Big Bad Wolf is a 2006 horror film. The main star of the cast that you'll recognise from other sort of B movies is Richard Tyson. He plays a child's stepfather and a suspected werewolf. This is a film where the whole film is he a werewolf or isn't he? And then when you find an answer as to who the werewolf is, you have the sort of teenage protagonist trying to foil him with different plans. This is a film where it's funny and got a good amount of gore and good practical special effects. The werewolf is one of the better elements of it. I mean, the werewolf does things that are beyond killing people. It also does like weird sexual stuff to them, which is just funny in context. I mean, you know, you're watching this kind of film, so just it lets things go. It's entertaining. It's only an hour and a half long, and it's one of those films where I had no expectations of what it was going to be, and I just thought, oh, I'll watch this, and I'm really glad that I did. They don't really make films like this very often anymore, not with this sort of level of production quality to sort of weirdness. And it's the kind of thing that if you're into werewolf films and you like films like other ones I've read, like The Beast of Bray Road and that, then this is certainly a good companion to sit with it, because it sits in that same sort of area where the werewolf isn't romanticised or anything like that. It's seen as a horrible killing thing, and the fun of these films is how it does the kills and the person trying to defeat it. And there is a good crescendo that it has at the end, and there's a nice little bit of very minor mythology thrown in there, with an opening scene and a little bit of further explanation on that as the movie goes on. So it's certainly enjoyable, well enough written, and with good practical special effects that I think still need to be used today in order to make films work properly. I mean, a good example of that is very, very recently in The Last Jedi film, the Yoda that pops up in it. If it's not a puppet, then it's incredibly well done, but it looks like they use a animatronic puppet for Yoda, and it just makes it look so much better in the movie, because it's got that tangibility, and that's this kind of film. You need that tangibility. You can't have sort of a CGI animal creature jumping around, because it just has no investment from the audience. You just immediately are taken out of the film and you don't believe it. You need to have something that feels like, even if it is a man in a rubber suit, if it hits someone, it could damage them, and that gives you that element of tension and fear. So yeah, Big Bad Wolf, certainly worth watching if you can find it anywhere. Again, I'm lucky I seem to have an area where I live where people keep binning DVDs like this into the local sort of second-hand DVD shop, and I can pick them up for £1 or 50p, so I'm quite lucky in that respect, but I appreciate some other areas might not.